Probably the hardest thing you have to do as a referee is get the confidence in yourself and your own decisions. So, when you first start out, you're not really sure about what you're doing. You can second guess yourself really easily, but eventually you gain confidence and you get a thicker skin from anyone who says differently to you. So I think the hardest thing is actually self-belief.
Oh, the really easy answer to that is to pass the level required on the yo-yo to keep up. I mean, that requires a lot of discipline, and a yo-yo is not my favourite thing in the world. The hardest thing not necessarily that I did, but the thing that I find hardest about refereeing is that I tend to come off every game going, yeah, that was great. And then I'm very self-analytical. So approximately 2 minutes later, I start thinking of everything that I may have done wrong or not just got quite spot on, and I can be very hard on myself. So if the coaches and players are ever hard on me, no one is more critical of myself than I am, and that's probably every now and then when you have a bad game, that's the thing that I find the hardest. Usually I might think they're not great, and on review I'm like, oh, actually that was fine and I can deal with that, and that was minor. But every now and then you have one that you're like, oh, and I think everyone has a shocker. Hopefully only once in a blue moon, but and that's the hardest part for me, because you feel really responsible for everyone else's experience on there, and you want to make sure that the teams have a great opportunity. So I do take that on myself if I've messed that up for them.
The hardest thing is probably being, coming back from an injury, if I was ready to take the field or not, and actually trying to decide if I should be putting myself in that position or not, and which way I should be going.